Flip side.
Catch you.
On the flip. Here, I'll sing in the meantime.
Sing for us.
They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way?
Hello, Sally.
Hello, Carla.
Welcome to the flip side. I'm very happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. We're actually at the gym that I train at. Sally came along today.
And I got to see some crazy flips.
Thanks. Give yourself a bit of an intro, who you are, where you find yourself today, and then we'll get into your story and we'll talk about some hard things you've gone through, some struggles you've had with identity in sport and in life, and where it's reared its head in different areas of life. It's going to be an incredible story, a very relatable story, and I think as many people need to hear this as possible, because you can talk about identity with every single person and there's going to be a way that one person needs to hear it, and I think that your story is a really good example of how some people need to hear it.
Thank you. So a little bit about me. I'm Sally. I'm 24 years old now, and I started my life in 2002.
By choice?
No. So essentially, I am a discus and shot put thrower. That's my main sport. I also do taekwondo and I dabble in some basketball, but shot put and discus is my main, I guess, professional sport, but it's not professional. But anyway.
We know unpaid sport life.
Unpaid sport life.
Yeah.
I started doing little athletics when I was 6 years old, so in under sixes, and progressed through the little athletic system, started competing at high levels. So at that point it was state and nationals. And as I was going through high school, I was able to be privileged enough to compete at the Youth Olympics, which was amazing. And I've competed for Australia a couple of times at Melanesian Games, Oceania Cup, Oceania Champs, the Youth Olympics. I've also competed in an under-23 tour that went into England. We were meant to go to Ireland, but I got COVID, so I didn't get to go to Ireland. But Anyway, I digress. And right now I am aiming to make my first senior team, which would be amazing. Away from sport, I am a chiropractor, 2 years out now, and really enjoying that side of life. And I also tutor at Macquarie, so I'm a sessional academic as well. So
wow, what a rap sheet. That's awesome. Okay, so with this senior team adventure, what has to happen for you to make the senior team?
So first of all, I need to improve my distances by quite a bit, but it is something that I see now as being doable. There has been a couple times where I've been like, maybe not. But the past year, I've actually seen that if I put my head down and I do all the work, I think I'll be able to do it. And that's step one. Step two is actually doing the thing. But having that belief first in myself that I think I can do it if I do all the right things, that's part one of that.
Yeah. That's definitely a massive part of the journey. Like, if you don't think you can get there, how are you going to get there?
Exactly.
So when did you kind of have that realization?
That was around state champs last year. My season last year, I tore my calf. So my training was a little bit how you going through the season. But towards the tail end, I was able to actually put my head down and start doing the things. Wasn't in the gym, so strength was out of it, but my technique felt really good, and I felt like if I just had more time, I'd be able to hit it out pretty far, like closer to my PB. So right now I'm back in the gym, building strength, starting pretty much from scratch, because my gym work has been how you going for a couple of years now. But we're trying to get back on track and working with my coach to get back to where I know I can be.
Yeah. For you, is gym stuff, is that Do you have an S&C coach, or do you have to build your own programs, or what does that look like for you?
One of my coaches, Bree, she does my shot put and discus coaching as well as my strength and conditioning coaching. So she's an amazing person, and she also coaches on like she goes on the international teams as well. So yeah, she was at the Oceania Champs this year as a coach. So very blessed to have her in my circle. And then also my other coach, Dennis, amazing. And I love him very dearly.
Yeah. So you're surrounded by a very good team by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's very conducive to good performance, because if you don't feel safe, then you can't do anything.
Yeah. Have you had experiences prior coaching or any of that where you didn't feel safe, or you didn't feel like you were progressing, and then looking back, it's because I didn't feel safe?
Previously, the coaching I've had has been really good all the way through. There was a little kerfuffle when I was a bit younger, because it was my mum's first time having an athlete.
Yeah.
So we would train. I was training with two sets of coaches at the same time. They didn't know. We didn't know that wasn't a thing that you should do.
Right.
So then when they both came to a competition, they both found out. We didn't realize it was a bad thing. They were like not happy about it. So I got completely dropped from both coaching people. So went a couple of months when I was younger without a coach.
No coach.
And then just trying to find the right people. And then I met Dennis. And then because of the training area where it was, Bree also coaches there. So we were very lucky, and now we coincide very happily.
Yeah. We have both coaches. Everyone's aware.
Everyone's on board.
That's good.
But yeah.
Yeah, okay. So where I want to go from here is I want you to walk us through your journey and kind of like highlight some of the highlights and the hardships and what learnings you've got from those along the way. And I want to just ask you some questions as we go through that.
Yeah, no worries. Perfect. All right. So I think this is going way back. My first state championships was when I was in year 3.
Oh my gosh.
I remember because I came 29th and I was so happy. I was like, yes, this is great. And then the next year I went back to state for school, and I think I made on the podium. I don't think it was first, but I think I got on the podium, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I used to train with my mum. She used to be my coach number 1. Love you, Mum.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mum.
Hey, Mom. So I used to train with my mum, and we were just like, if you get over 10 meters, it's going to be great. Like, keep trying. Since then, like school state, school sport has been pretty consistent until year 12. In year 11, however, that was the year of Youth Olympics, so 2018. That was probably the first time I had a taste of the big stage, I suppose, and like the proper qualifying period, having to get specific distances to actually qualify, and then having that experience of going to a qualifying competition and knowing that if you don't win, then you don't go. So that year I didn't think it was stressful, because I think in the back of my head, I knew that there was a girl that was better than me anyway. So I kind of just like, I tossed it up in the air, and I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like nothing's lost. I tried my best, and we'll see how we go. So that year, I think I had gone half the season potentially without any qualifiers, and then towards the tail end of the season I started actually qualifying, and it was really exciting. I just remember I think I threw 48 meters, and that was like, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Is
this discus or shot put also?
Discus.
This is discus.
Yeah.
Okay. So Youth Olympics was for discus?
For discus.
Okay, continue on. Yeah.
So we had our national championships that year, and I actually came second in that competition for, I came second in that competition for under 18s, which was the one of the stages. Top 1 and 2 would go to the Melanesian Games then, and the Melanesian Games was the qualifying one. that was the big one.
For Youth Olympics. Only one qualifying comp for Youth Olympics?
So you had to have a qualifier.
Yep.
And I think I had 6, but the girl who I was like, oh, she's so much better than me, she had like 11, and she had the most qualifiers out of all events pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure, thinking back. So she was the shoe-in, and I love her dearly. shout out. And we got to the Melanesian Games, and I was just like really stressed because I was like, if I don't make it, but it's also I paid so much money to come to this competition, but like, sort of thing.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah. But when I was there, I was putting everything to pretty much, I was like, God, please help me.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to take that pressure off myself and just put my belief in higher power, essentially.
Yeah.
And pretty much that whole competition, I just remember going like, God, please make it easy, sort of thing. And I would just like keep repeating that in my mind. And I remember I threw and it was 49 something, but I had gone in front of the girl who was winning by 2 centimetres.
Wow.
Like,
oh my God.
That's crazy. And so because she was winning, the way that a discus competition works is you do the first 3 attempts and then you go into reverse order. So then you go, whoever's coming 8th will go first, and then whoever's coming first will go last.
Yeah.
So she was going last because I was in second, so I would go before her. So she also had another opportunity to to throw again, and so I'm just sitting there like
goosebumps. That's so intense.
Literally, I was just like, oh my god.
So you're just waiting for this girl to throw, like, are you gonna get further
than me? And because I know she can, and she wasn't throwing the greatest for her on that day.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what's gonna happen? And then the competition ended, and I had won by 2 centimeters.
Oh my
which is
god.
Crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, those moments in sport are just so crazy. It's like, even when you know, like, this person historically has done better than me, but like, it's just, you have that clutch moment. Like, you have that moment, and like, sometimes they don't have the best day or whatever it is, and that's sport. Like, it sounds, when I say it like that out loud, I can be like, that sounds a bit shitty, but it's not. Like, that's sport. That's the nature of sport. It's like, are you gonna have your best day? Are they gonna have their best day? If that's the case, then they're probably still going to win. If I'm going to have my best day and they're not going to have their best day, I actually can do this today.
Yeah.
So
it's literally on the day, and that's...
Yeah, on the day.
Yeah, and it only takes one throw. Like, I always think back to the Rio Olympics, I'm pretty sure. The person who won discus, she had one throw valid. Everything else was a foul. So,
everything else was a foul.
Yeah, so
wow.
1 out of 6 throws went in and she won. So, crazy. Yeah. It's all on the day, and it's incredible when it happens, sucks when it doesn't, but it was the start of a very privileged junior career, I felt. So I was still, because I had less qualifiers than some of the other people, so I hadn't found out if I was a shoo-in to go, even though by the criteria I should have been shoo-in to go. But I got a...
Sorry, can I interrupt you? So the criteria, just so I can understand.
Yeah.
So the criteria is that it's the longest throw, but... like, with someone having, like, more consistently gotten higher than your other qualifying throws, they might choose them. Is that what you mean?
So it was, you had to have the qualifier, that distance, but then you also had to win the Melanesian champs. Because I won that, her 11 ones kind of got void. Wow. Which sucks. But that's sport. Then... because there were other events as well, and the team was quite small for athletics, so there was I think we had like 16 or that, like there was only that many spots for the whole, all of athletics. Yeah. Okay. So I was still waiting based on how other people went, like if they had more qualifiers and they won, sort of thing.
Oh, so even they might not even take someone for discus. Is that what you mean?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So that was
wow.
Yeah, that was another thing.
Element, yeah.
And then I remember getting the call. And they were like, we just wanted to let you know that you made the Youth Olympic team. And I was like, oh my God, what? And I'm like to my mom, what? I made it. Thank you so much. And I'm like this, I was 16 at the time. And I was just like, what? Yeah. And I remember going to the information session, and it was like, you don't have to pay for anything. All your flights are like taken care of. You're going to stay in an athlete village. And I was like, wow, this is amazing.
This is for real.
Yeah, literally. And then at 16, we went to Argentina, which was crazy, in an athlete village. And I honestly had no expectations for that competition. Like, I had the potential to do well, but but I think the nerves just got the best of me. But I was more disappointed in the fact that I couldn't shake the nerves than like the fact that I didn't get any, like a medal. Like the girls,
result.
It was just like, I knew I had the potential to do much more, but I was just so nervous that I was like, that like crippling anxiety, fear, like, but we moved. But I really enjoyed the whole experience of the village. Like I made so many friends, and my roommate, she was like a 1,500 meter runner, and we're still like really close, like when we see each other at competitions and things. So it's always nice to have someone in a different discipline, because to be fair, runners scare me the most.
Why are they scary?
I just feel like they've just so locked in the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was like that the whole time, discus events can go up to an hour or more. So you're just like that state of like competition for the whole time, not always doing the thing, but you just have to wait through the whole round, and then you have to like mentally prepare for your own throw, and then you have to hear everyone else's sort of thing. So it's a bit of a mental game in the competition itself.
Do they call out scores? Like, do they say it out loud?
Yeah. So
that's an interesting element that like I personally am not used to, because like we could look at our scores if we want, but you could also choose to not look at your scores as they come up. Like they're not going to call it out.
So they have to.
That's interesting. Like you're always hearing like feedback about how you're doing, how everyone's doing as they're going.
Pretty much. I choose to try and ignore the other people until it gets to the end. And I'm like, oh, how far do I have to throw to get something? But no, that was Youth Olympics. And since then, I've had multiple opportunities to try and to compete for Australia, which has been really fun. So Oceania Cup was another one, which was amazing. Oceania Champs was another one, which was in 2019. That was really fun, and that was another like village experience. And
cool.
We all stayed at the same university, so I call that the village experience. But it was just like all the athletes are in one spot, and you get to make friends from overseas. So I have some friends now that live in America, and it's so cool.
Which countries were these Oceanias and stuff in?
So the Melanesian Games was in Vanuatu, which was really fun.
Cool.
It was really nice. We got to stay on like a resort.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, what? Okay.
Oceania Cup was in Saipan, which was also like tiny speck in the ocean, but the most beautiful country.
I've genuinely never heard of it in my life.
It's near Guam. Take
her word for it, guys, because I don't know.
It's 144 times smaller than Tasmania, I think. Don't take my word for it, but it's really
a very
tiny.
specific fact.
Very tiny.
Thank you.
And then Oceania Champs was in Townsville, so that was in Australia. And then I got to go on my under-23 tour, which was really fun, in England. So I competed at their national championships as well. Going through that one was a bit interesting, because we were also like, I was a bit older, so I was 21 at the time. So I was a bit more aware of like other people. I guess when I was 16, I was just like, oh, me. We were traveling with the same people, and you had to cook for yourself, all the things. It wasn't like the village so it wasn't like the village where everything was provided for you. This one, you kind of went and bought the food, and you would cook it. And then I was with runners who have like very strict meal plans, and then I was just like, oh, I'm gonna eat this, and they're like, and going through that, there was like one guy that was like, are you eating that? Like, what are you eating? I was like, oh my God. I was just like, I felt so like self-conscious at that point. I was like, okay. And then we had a conversation about like who's won what and done whatever, and at that point I had gotten a national medal as an opens athlete at the time, I think for shot put, and he was like, oh, you've gotten a national medal. I was like, yeah, but like doesn't really matter. And then after that,
can you imagine on this diet that I got that medal? Stupid man.
Literally, you stupid man. After that, he treated me completely different, which is crazy to me. But also, my roommate from the Youth Olympics. She was there and she pulled him up. She was like,
She did.
She was like, what does it matter to you what she's eating? Like, she had a go at him, and I was like, this is the kind of support that I love. But yeah, no, that was just like a weird experience. But I enjoyed the tour, and I got COVID in England for the first time, which was fun. But yeah, even then, getting to wear green and gold is just another experience, and it's another time that you get to do the thing that you love. So yeah, it's
something else. Hey,
was
Youth Olympics wasn't the first Australian team represent, right? The
Melanesian Games was the first time.
Okay. Do you remember like what that was like, putting on an Aussie kit and being like, oh my god, I'm doing the thing. I remember getting all the stuff for Melanesian Games. Putting on the uniform was pretty cool. But for me, it was just a stepping stone at that point to compete for Australia at the Youth Olympics. Yeah.
So to me, that was actually my first time representing Australia, but it hasn't like fully clicked, because when I think about getting the uniform and that whole experience, that's like the Youth Olympics. I remember being in the dorms of some Riverview Boys College, like that's where we were doing our pre-departure camp. And we got this massive duffel bag, and it was just full of shorts, the briefs. I'm never going to wear those. The briefs, the singlets, the crop tops, the tights, the tracksuit, everything. And I was like, wow. Like, and I still use the clothes today because training.
Obviously.
But it was just like, oh my God. And I still have the training bag, and I use the training bag every day since 2018, and it's still holding up. Very good quality Asics.
Nice job, Asics. Sponsor us.
Sponsor, please. Cover the Nike.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, wow. Yeah. I can't even imagine, like, getting a bag for, like, Olympic-wise.
Yeah.
I've heard that's most people's favorite part. It's like opening up that kit.
And I got shoes as well.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like a whole pair of new shoes, everything.
Yeah.
And they made us a little stamp with our name on it, and then it had like your sport little logo. And I was like, oh my God, you can like stamp your clothes with your names, because everyone has the same stuff. But
that's cool.
Yeah, it was so
really cool.
Like a stamp, and it was so good. It was so good.
Like some people think, when I've talked about the uniform and like getting the uniform and it being like such a big thing, some people think like, oh, you're just doing it for the kid, like you're just doing it for the uniform. And I kind of want to be like, yeah, but not like, but also what? No, like it's not. And I think you can understand, like it's not the kit, it's what it means. It's like the fact that like all that work meant that you hit that goal, and then you get to like wear the goal on your body. It's like it's very and I don't even know it from your perspective of like Youth Olympics experience and having it like that, but just knowing, like getting my kit and being like, oh my God, this says Australia, this is wild. I mean, like for me at that point, I had been training since I was 8, so that's 8 years of work, and like missing parties, missing things like that, like the sacrifices that you give for the sport. And the early wake-ups, or like staying up later for training in the afternoon, and just like not having a social life sometimes. Like in school, I remember telling my friend like, oh, so I've got training this afternoon, then I do tutoring this afternoon, then training this afternoon, and then tutoring, and then training on Sunday. And she's like, what? How do you, what? I'm like, but honestly, I function at doing things very structured, and I don't think I could do it other way, sort of thing. And that's like the journey after sport. Find out what that's like, hey?
Literally.
And it might just be like translated into something else, right?
Yeah.
Like it might just be that you still function at that level, but just with something else.
With different things,
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to talk about, you mentioned that there like were some things that shook your identity along the way, and you were like, oh, okay, is this like who I am, or is it because of people like being nice to me because of this? So I want to talk definitely about that. Where do you think your first experience of like, oh, do people only like me because of this portion of who I am? Where do you first remember like feeling that or thinking that?
I think it takes me all the way back to primary school. And I think even starts a bit deeper than that, like going to competitions with my mum. If I did well, mum would be super happy. If I didn't do well, less happy. But I think there was just that coach-daughter relationship instead of mum-daughter relationship there.
Yeah, and that's so hard to divide, right?
It is.
Like, we're not blaming mum at all. Because,
love mum.
Yeah, because, parents are doing the absolute best they can. Yeah. And it's so hard to, like, split your jobs when you're doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
100%.
Go on, yeah.
So I think then I was tying other people's emotions to my performance. And then once that was a thing that just was pretty consistent, I was feeling if I didn't perform, then what would people think, sort of thing. And when that became a very consistent thing, I'd be getting more stressed about competitions, and I wouldn't even tell people that I had state or I had nationals on, because I didn't want to tell them that I did poorly if I did do poorly.
In case. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
So like I would keep it very quiet and I would only post if I did well. And so that was probably where it started, just very quietly. It would just sit kind of in the back of my mind. And then going through primary school, I was a bigger girl and that's okay. But I guess I wasn't super confident in myself. But then I had this thing that not other people didn't do. And I would go to state and I would go do all the sport things. And then in assembly, I'd get called up for my sport stuff.
Yeah.
And that kind of set me aside from other people. So it kind of felt like a shield in a way. So it kind of became like, yes, I'm this bigger girl, but I'm protected because I do sport, sort of thing. And like I have the same friends that I had in primary school now. So those people, I love them very dearly, and they don't see me for my sport. They just see me for me. But I guess for other people, so the people I wasn't too close with, and like I had some bullying in primary school, but I felt like it would have been worse if I didn't do sport in that way.
Yeah, interesting.
In high school, again, I just think I tied my performance to who I am as a person. So if I was not performing well, then I suck. Like just not even
like as a human.
As a human, I just
suck.
I'm the worst person ever.
Yeah.
Like why can I not do this one thing that I'm supposed to be good at? Yeah. End of high school, I was really focusing on my sport. So got to finish school and then started uni. And I went straight from school to uni. And even then I was pretty heavily training, and I just felt like I am Sally the athlete, and that's how I would introduce myself to people, like, oh, I'm Sally, I do athletics, sort of thing. Not like, hi, I'm Sally, I'm just Sally. Like that's the sort of thing that I would do. And in uni I was like, oh, this might be a chance to not be Sally the athlete, sort of thing, and find who I am outside of that.
Like you consciously thought that?
I think so.
At the
and
time? Yeah.
I just said, oh, I'm Sally, and then people would find out that I do athletics, and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, but it's not me. Like, it's just something I do.
You know what's so funny about that is, like, before, like, I want to say genuinely, like 3 months ago, I've known you for like probably 2 years.
Yep.
No idea. Absolutely no idea. And and I think, like, yes, you've come on the podcast because of that.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, it's who you become through that.
Yeah.
It's not like because you're that.
Yep.
And it's so interesting that, like, we never really chatted about it. I think when I started the Instagram series of, like, Journey to Compete Australian Team, blah, 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 you messaged me like, oh, loving this, something like that. And I'm like, who is this? And because your name on Instagram was like
The Athlete 8.
Yeah, the Athlete 8. And I was like,
who?
And I went into it. I was like, Sally? What? And then still, like, I didn't really know until Amelia was like, yeah, she's freaking does this and this. I was like, what?
Yep. Just to preface on the Athlete 8, the name, I've had it since year 7 when I made my Instagram account, and I refused to change it because I wanted the Athlete 1, because number 1 means you're winning. But
so funny.
it was already taken.
So why did you go with 8?
8 was my first ever, so in athletics, it does have a little bit of significance. In athletics, you get registration numbers, and that's like your number on your bib.
Yeah.
And until you get closer to the committee and become in the crew, you don't get a single digit number. So once I first got my first single digit number, it was number 8, and I've had it ever since.
Oh my gosh.
That's the little spiel about the Athlete 8, but anyway.
So still your number is 8 that you wear, or you don't get to choose?
Right now I don't get a registration number, but
okay.
From Little Athletics, as soon as the whole time since I got 8, it was 8 until I finished Little Ace, which was 2019.
Oh,
so,
okay. Oh my God. You know what's so funny? It stayed relevant because like the Athlete 8, like you ate.
Oh, yes. Amelia said that yesterday. And I was like, I didn't think about that, but yeah.
But yes, correct.
I did eat.
That's so funny.
But yeah, going back to my identity, trying to find who I am.
Yeah.
I think there was this big realization that I tried to link who I was and how I am as a person to something. And I hurt my back 3 years ago. So my training, I didn't go to nationals that year. I haven't been to nationals for 3 years now, but that's because 1 year I was injured, 2nd year it was in Perth, so it was very expensive.
Yeah.
We digress.
Yeah.
And I think in those years where I wasn't fully tied to athletics, I was finding something else to tie how I'm going to myself. And
right. Okay, so you're saying, if I'm understanding, you're saying like when athletics wasn't as like prevalent in your life, wasn't as high on the priority list in the hierarchy, your like that identity self-worth piece was like trying to be somewhere else. Okay, so where did it show up?
It showed up in uni and then into work. So yeah, in uni, I was always at uni. I lived in the library. There's a joke that I lived in the vents. Because I was there all the time, and I was just trying to be the best I could be, which is good because in a healthcare profession, we want that anyway.
We do want that. Yeah, I just want to highlight that I don't want that we both teach at the uni. I really don't want the passes to be out in the world.
Yeah, no.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it.
P's get degrees, not for this. Not for this.
I'm going to come out and say it.
Not for this. But yeah, it almost got to a point where it was like so unhealthy. Like I remember one day I was studying so hard for it was the ortho OSCE. And then
That's a final exam.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, one of the many.
I got the marks back and I was like, oh my God. Like I was at training and I remember opening my phone and I just felt like crap. I was like, bro, like I tried so hard and I still got a mediocre mark. What do you mean? And then I was like, that was one of the only times I've cried. No, that's a lie. I've cried at training before, but in recent years, one of the only times I've cried at training, someone was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I was just like, I just started crying and I was like, give me a second. And it was just because I got a bad marks. And then we went back to uni and it was because someone wrote my mark wrong, but I actually got a better mark than I did. So all of that was for nothing.
But it was like a very telling moment.
Yeah,
right?
I was like, so all your emotions are tied to this performance thing, hey? And yeah, even now, out of uni, like with work, because we treat patients and their progression, if they're not progressing as well as I'd want them to, based on what we've been doing, I'm like, I'm such a bad chiropractor. Like, I shouldn't even be in this profession. Like, I'm not helping people. They're paying all this money to come see me and they're not seeing the results. Obviously, they're there for half an hour. Then they've got the rest of the week. And I just want to preface, I do have patients that are getting better. So I am a good chiropractor.
No, you don't.
But yeah, there's like...
You think that someone that was getting almost full marks through uni isn't a good chiro? Of course she's a good chiro.
But yeah, it was just like, oh man, like I'm still trying to find like who I am without
achievement
as a thing.
Yeah, success as a marker.
Literally, and just I then look at my sister and love her so much, and I look up to her because she's literally, oh my God, don't cry.
Don't cry.
I literally haven't cried this year.
Here we go.
Today's going to be the first time.
No, tell us.
Yeah,
about your
like,
sister.
she is so, oh my God. Love you, Nadine. She's so content and so happy, and she's literally a stay-at-home mum. Stay-at-home mum, it's really hard. Don't knock it. She's doing all the things, and she's like, her kids so beautiful. My nephews, I love them. I have a third nephew from my brother, but I love them all. But my sister, she's just so beautiful, and she's such a beautiful person.
Yeah.
And she didn't have sport. She didn't have anything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't have tissues. I really want to give you.
Right.
You have a napkin. Do you want it?
It's all right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't need that to determine how good she is as a person, because she is just a good person.
Yeah.
Even without performance and things like that. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
what part of that makes you so emotional? Is it like the discrepancy that you feel?
I think it's like we just so different as like siblings. She's a bit older than I am. She's turning 35. Sorry. And I'm 24. But just seeing how much love she can give herself and the people around her, and it's really, she has stuff going on, like probably mum guilt and stuff like that, but she definitely has other things. But seeing that there's such a difference in how you give yourself love and when you think that you're deserving of love. So I would feel like if I'm not performing, then I don't deserve it.
Yeah.
So, and she's always been like, you're more than just athletics. You're more than that. You're a person without it, and you don't need that to be loved.
Yeah.
She's always been like that person and voice of reason for me as well. But yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
wow. So she's been a very big advocate of that part of your journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so you've obviously spoken to her about it.
Yeah, like she always says, Mum and I need couples counselling, because we've got like the coach mother dynamic. It's a lot better now. Mum's very respectful of my need for mum rather than a coach. Oh my God, wait, maybe I do.
Yeah.
Mum's been very good as of late, and she literally, I was like, Mum, I want you to come to state for me. Like, she had stopped coming to competitions because she couldn't draw the line at coach and mum.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to have that, if I didn't perform well, she didn't want to have that poor reaction to it. So she just removed herself from the situation.
So she was trying to protect you.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm sure you wanted her to be there as your mum.
So last year at state, she didn't come. To be fair, it was Ramadan, but she didn't come, and I got a PB. So I was like, oh my God, it would have been so nice to have mum there and everything. And this year she did come, and she literally just sat on the hill at Homebush. There's a hill where it sits behind the discus cage. She just sat there, and she didn't, she was just clapping, and I could just see her there, and it was really nice. She didn't come down to like coach me or anything like that, because I had my coaches as well.
Yeah.
And then I got a season's best, and I came third at state, so I was really happy.
I'm gonna cry.
And mum was there as well.
Yeah, like your mum was there as your mum, and that would have been really different, I guess. And it looks like she's like she's
really trying as well.
Yeah, like that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's just been for all of us in my family. Like Dad, he doesn't care about athletics at all. Literally at all. My dad was like the academic. He's like, doesn't matter, like you need to do your studies and you should be working. And mum's like, sport.
The opposite.
And then and then my brother's just like, yeah. He's like, that's cool, whatever.
How different in age is your brother to you?
My brother's 1990. Oh, sorry, I'm 02. Brother's 95. Sister's 91. So there's still a bigger gap between me and my brother. So I'm the bebe.
You're the
of
baby.
the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's just the whole family having one athlete.
Yeah.
I put in inverted commas because a lot of their time went to me. Like my mum's specifically, we spent a lot of time together when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then my siblings, they would be working, things like that as well. And I guess seeing all the effort that mum was putting into me, I've never thought of it from their perspective of like, oh, but mum does all this stuff for Sally, but what about me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I never thought of it that way until I got older, because again, when you're younger, me.
You're the main character in your world.
But they still love me all the same, even if I'm competing or not. So
yeah,
I love family.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it doesn't feel like when you're in the depths of that, I am like the sport and I am my performance and all of that, it doesn't really feel like they'll love you the same. And that like sounds so heavy to say, but I think it's really true in the middle of it. Like I used to go to competitions and like, I think I've said this on the podcast before, but like if I didn't do well, like a lot of my family would come to watch. I'm so grateful that a lot of my family often comes to watch and they're not expecting performance. Like similar to your dad, they don't really know what they're watching. Like I could like do it wrong and they're like, this is so good. Like what you said to me the other day, I put something on my story and you're like, you said that wasn't the plan, and I was like, well, I don't know what the plan could have possibly been. That looks so good.
It looks so good to me.
Yeah, so my family in a similar way, like they have no idea.
Yeah.
Like in the best way, like supporting me. But I used to freak out and be like, oh my God, I can't believe they wasted their time to come and watch this like shit, basically. And I would be so upset. And obviously your family is not thinking, oh my God, they didn't do it. What a waste of time.
Literally.
So like, firstly, they have no idea what you're meant to be doing. Secondly, like if you're going to watch someone you love, you're not thinking like, oh, what a waste of time. They stuffed up. You're thinking like, oh, that's heartbreaking for them. Yeah. Like you're with them on that journey. You're not like holding expectations. In my experience, watching people that I care about.
Literally.
Yeah.
I just want to be there for them. That's the whole point of wanting to go watch someone.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking like, oh, she got second, she didn't get first. She
didn't throw her PB today.
Literally.
Terrible.
They probably don't even know what a good throw looks like. Exactly. Or a good flip. Like for me, I would not know. Like you could tell me that was the best flip ever and I'd believe you. You could tell me it's the worst flip ever and I'd believe you. So.
Yeah, exactly the same for me. If I was to watch you throw, I'd be like, yes, correct. The
good
ball
job.
left the thing. Yeah. So I just want to highlight that because I think there's a lot of like, especially like young teenagers, even like early adults who are thinking that like your performance is like other people's like view of you.
Yeah.
And it's just not. It's just not. And I think like if it is someone's view of you, they're probably not someone you want in your circle.
Yeah.
Or
they probably just don't know you.
They really don't know.
Yeah.
They really don't know. Yeah. So that's a really hard thing to go through, is that like I think what people think of me is who I am. Yeah. Yeah. So very much I can see that in your journey. I can see it reflected in my journey. It was a thing that I really had to like continuously reflect and look back at myself and be like, oh, I'm thinking about what they're thinking of me when I'm doing this. I'm not thinking of like what I want to be doing, if I'm having a good time doing it, if I'm like trying my best. I'm thinking, what are they going to think after I do this? Which is like, what?
So, it's so warped. It's so warped.
But that's how we grow up, being like getting like these outcomes. Like you're on the podium, you're not on the podium. You qualified, you didn't qualify. Or like, so we're always looking for a performance outcome. Yeah. So then I think we just assume that others are too. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. And if I don't get it, I'm not worthy of love. Exactly what you said. Literally. It's like, if I don't throw this metal ball far enough, people won't love me. Yeah. And when you hear it that way, you're like,
it just so
sorry.
So stupid.
It does, doesn't it?
And it's just like, it's so warped because I'm still trying to like, it doesn't matter what people think. And that's...
But you constantly have to remind yourself. It's not like you
Exactly.
deal with it, wash your hands of it, done.
Yeah, it's
like
always
it
coming
comes
back.
back up. You're like,
Always coming back.
Shut up. You're okay, inner child. You're okay. Yeah.
Literally. And
yeah.
That was, healing your inner child. That was part of my vision board for 2025.
Yeah.
Still going.
Oh, yeah.
Still going. And probably till I'm like dead.
It'll stay on the vision board for a while.
Literally.
Yeah.
And even now, I feel like I have a healthier relationship with athletics now. Maybe it's shifted to work, which is fine. I'll work through that as well.
Yeah.
But definitely with athletics, I am taking it one day at a time. It's less so, I have to compete this well. Oh, and another thing, you go to competitions where people know that you throw well, and then you don't throw well, and they're like, oh, what happened to you? Like, so I went to a competition, someone thought I retired. I was like, oh, no, I've just not been on the higher stage
And
for
then
a
you have
little
to
bit.
like explain yourself. Be like,
Literally.
now I feel like I'm just trying to justify
Literally.
the fact that like I've been a bit injured or I couldn't like whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now I'm taking it one day at a time. And you can't, it's really amazing when other people believe in you, but you can't do anything until you believe in yourself. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I think for a lot of my career, I piggybacked off the fact that my like coach believed in me. And so I used to then rely on like pressure of competition to do something because I didn't really believe in myself. So training wasn't very good. But then he would just be like, yeah, you can do it on the day. And so I believe as well, yeah, I can do it on the day. And so my source of like self-belief was outsourced to someone else.
Yeah.
And like, I'm so grateful for that belief that he held for me for so long. But like, that's so unhealthy in the end, which is like, not the fact that he did that. The fact that he did that is amazing. Me, that I outsourced that and I didn't really know that I was doing that is so unhealthy. Because then you get to a point where you're like, oh, well, I don't have that coach anymore. So let me go quickly scramble to find someone else that believes in me, right?
I did something.
Or I can be like, okay, how do I actually like start believing in myself?
Yeah.
And that was a very uphill journey. Yeah. Pushing shit uphill for sure. Like it was so hard. So I wanted to ask you, did you like have that belief in yourself? Or do you feel like you got to a point where you had to start learning that?
I definitely think I knew I could do things. I could do it. I don't think I had the belief that I could do it as well as other people. So like, for example, growing up, there was one girl who was always just like a bit better than me.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm good, but I'm good for second. Like I'm not good enough to be first sort of thing. So I don't think I had that full belief in myself, and Mum had all the belief in me. Like she's still today, she's like, you can do it, you can throw 70 meters.
Wait, I need some context for the meters. Tell me.
Okay, so 70 meters is like the world record. Like 73, 74, that's like a world record.
Okay.
Right now I'm throwing like, on a good day, like 49 close to 50.
Okay,
50 is my PB.
Cool.
But I believe I can definitely get up to like 55 towards 60.
Okay, yeah.
And that's like what I want to do before I cock it in the sports space.
What's the senior team qualification?
In athletics in Australia,
nice.
the qualifications are really high. They make it super hard to make it. So those qualifications are basically, if you make that, you'll be close to getting a medal, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you,
on the world stage.
On the world, or like the Commonwealth stage.
Yeah.
So it's quite high, quite hard. So like 64, 3, around a 60 plus would be the qualifications. And right now, the first place Australian discus thrower at the moment is throwing like 58. So that's saying something.
So gotcha.
She went to the Olympics through 61, but at the moment she's like around 58 meters. So, and there's also a lot of really good younger people coming up. And I think being a little bit older now, it's just like, ooh, okay, the young people are throwing what I'm throwing. Ooh.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
and I feel like the generations, they're just getting better and better.
are.
Like the younger generation. It's pretty impressive.
It's very
cool.
impressive. It's very cool. And it's very exciting for the future of sport.
Yeah, I agree.
In Australia, but just seeing that, I'm like, ooh, okay, better kick myself up the bum.
Yeah, hurry up and make this team if I want to make it.
Do it before they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely think this year I have a better relationship with athletics, and I am wanting to do it rather than just doing it because I have to.
Yeah.
Because going through school, I'd have to go to training. And now, like with work and everything, I have to make it work if I want to go to training. So right now I'm training 3 times a week, gym twice. And I stack them because there's not enough days in the week.
Yeah.
Then if I also want to do taekwondo and then also want to dabble in basketball.
Yeah, you're a weapon. I don't know how you're doing all that. I don't know how you're doing it.
But yeah, so trying to fit that in with work, and then so like my Thursday is stacked. It's like training in the morning, and then I go to work, and then taekwondo in the afternoon, and I'm like out at 8, leaving the house at like 8, getting home at like 8:30. So I'm like tired.
It's a massive day.
It's what I want to do, not what I have to do now. Yeah. Which I think is a big mental switch.
It's so big. And I only heard last week one of the girls at training say, she was like, it's my new positivity thing. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear this. It's going to be good. And she's like, so instead of saying like, oh, I have to do this, I say now, I get to do this. Yes. And I was like, yeah, girl.
Yes, it's so true.
Yeah.
And it's such a blessing. Like some people can't move. Some people can't do the things. Like I was talking to someone and they were just like, I can't jump. And I was like, you take that for granted, how much we can do.
Yeah.
And like we do get to do all these things, and we get to train with people. Like there are people in athletics who don't have coaches and they don't have the opportunity to get better because they don't have access to the training. But yeah, and now I coach a little bit as well, so that's fun.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
oh
I forgot to mention that.
Just another thing. That's so crazy. Yeah. You coach as well?
Yeah, I coach some little kitties.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, see, with all your learnings now, you can be like, it's so good.
It's so good. And just seeing myself in them, like when I was younger, like I would get so angry at myself at training and I'd be crying all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, I'm not looking for the distance here. This is where we're working on the things. It's where you want to get things wrong so you can actually fix them. And they're like, I'm like, all right, everyone take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Good vibes only at my training. So there's
oh my God, I think you'd be a fantastic coach.
Oh, thank you. I love having kids who want to do it, and obviously there's some parents that are like, oh, I want my kid to train, but I'm like, do they want to train?
Yeah.
But then the kids that I have, a lot of them are like, oh, I love coming here, and I'm like, I'm so happy.
I love you coming here.
I love this opportunity that I have to help you get better.
Yeah.
And they come to me with their goals, and I'm like, okay, let's do everything that we can to get you there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
That's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, little kids. And I think it makes such a difference, like for kids, how they're coached early on. I think all of your experiences, like in the end, are definitely worthwhile and you can learn from them. Some journeys are a little harder than others, definitely, just 100%. Depending on which way you go. But I think you get a lot of learnings out of the harder ones. But also 100%. Like the other side of that is you could be more well-adjusted earlier if you didn't have those harder learnings sometimes.
So true.
Yeah, but it really is like there's two sides to, you know.
Yeah, double-edged sword.
Exactly. But I do want to rewind a little bit. You mentioned before we started recording being a bigger girl when you were younger and feeling like, is this why like the other things about me, is this why like people want to be my friends, or I got these like achievements, or what it is?
Yeah.
Can you speak to that a little bit? Because I think that's like a message that I really want to get out there.
Yeah. I have been bigger for as long as I can remember, and just learning to love my body for who I am. Like obviously my friends are beautiful and I know that they're beautiful, and I'd be like, oh, I'm just the funny friend, or I'm just here. Like I'm lucky to be friends with them. Like why would they want to be friends with me?
I'm gonna cry, Sally.
So I think finding in athletics, that was probably a saving grace when I was younger. But then getting older, it's like, oh, well, here I am and I'm still bigger, but I am comfortable with that and I'm happy with that because my body lets me do all these amazing things that not everyone else can do.
Yeah.
And yeah, in school it was hard. Like some kid was like, "You're fugly," and I was like, in year 6, mind you, I'm like, why do you even know that? And he's like, it means fat and ugly. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Kill me, why don't
You're
you?
a terrible little child.
Literally. Yeah. And it's not what it means, but that's what he said it meant, and I believed it. And like, I remember in high school, some kid just came up to me and he was like, "You're fat." And I was like, "Oh, great, cool." And we were playing basketball. I was like, that's nice. And this kid, we were playing basketball, but he just like barged me over, and I was like, what is happening here? Literally. And I was like, is this why? Like, what is happening? And just, is it because of the way I look, or like, why are people treating me this way? And now I know, like, that should never happen to anyone. And it's awful that it does happen. But even now, if it does happen, it hasn't happened because people are normal.
Most adults are normal.
Most adults are normal. But if it does happen, I'm able to like just let it dribble off my shoulder because like, I am who I am and I like who I am. And I think through Taekwondo, one of my instructors, she would always be like, you need to like the space that you take up. And that was very, very impactful for me because she's a bigger girl as well. And she's like, no, you need to like the space that you take up, because if you don't, then you're going to let everyone walk all over you. And it's not good. And it's not right. And they shouldn't have the power to do that. So you need to stand up for yourself and like love the space that you take up.
It's so interesting how someone, like, and I could see that in those exact words was exactly how you had to hear it at that time. I think there's so many like examples through life where the right person at the right time really makes a massive difference. And I think that's so special that you got to have that moment. And even if you don't immediately believe it and it's not like fully integrated, you get to come back to that and be like, okay, let me keep working on that.
100%. And like, she's been saying that since I was in like primary school. So
really,
she's been saying that, and it never really, until now, I was like, oh yeah, cool. I take up space. I take up more space than some people, but space. And in high school, someone was like, you're a waste of space. And I was like, no.
I'm in big Tom. Excuse me.
I like the space that I take up and take it up with pride. So you just need to be you and be you authentically. And do it and be proud of yourself for being who you are. Oh. Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
First time crying this year, guys.
And we've done it twice. So now in your adult life, like having had those experiences and feeling like these are the reasons that people like me, not because of the way that I look, or like it's because I'm funny, or it's because whatever those things were for you that you said to yourself about why your friends were friends with you or what it was. Now, when you're in that friend group, because you said you still have the same friends, you know, who is Sally?
Big question. I'm still trying to find out who I am, but I think I'm just a loving, caring, I care very deeply for people. I love very hard, and I love my friends and I love my family. I'm just happy to be around people and maybe be a little bit of a light in their life and make their day a little bit better. I'm just a happy gal most of the time. And I don't need sport or I don't need performance to be that. You can't buy happiness. And so I was talking to my basketball friends the other day and I was like, I'm broke, but I'm happy. And I think if we can be happy with who we are without all the noise, because at the end of the day, you're left with yourself. Like, people will come, people will go, sport will come, you might get injured, can't do sport anymore. Work can come, work can go, you can lose your job. That happened, but we moved.
Should I say that? No.
It did happen, but at the end of the day, it's if you're not happy with who you are as a person and how you treat others, then you're gonna have a hard life.
Yeah, like you're gonna have a hard life anyway.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna make it harder?
Literally.
You know.
Just if you just try and be as authentic and real as possible. That's me anyway. I'm trying to be as real as possible, and like I can get deep with people, and I enjoy getting deep with people, and being vulnerable. But yeah, I think me as a person, I am very caring, very warm-hearted, and happy most of the time.
Yeah, can't be happy all the time. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. I think you're such a grounding energy.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you're such a grounding energy. Like, you're very calm and level, and like this really strong presence to be around. I can feel like I don't even, like, to be totally honest, like we really don't know each other that well, right? Like we've crossed paths a few times, and we're slowly getting to know each other more. But just on that, like, I can, when you say like you love dearly and you like, you really are there for people, and like you can see that from just knowing you here and there.
Thank you.
Truly. Like, yeah, you can see it because you're not just following what they want to do. It's because you truly want to be there, and I can see that.
Yeah.
And I think that's really special. Like, there's not a lot of people out there that are like, that are really there for you. And I could see with the friends that you have that you do that and you show that. And I know one of your close friends, you know. Yeah. So I think it's really special.
Oh, thank you.
It's been an honor, and it's been so cool to like be able to have this conversation. And I really wanted to go into it really not knowing much, because I wanted to do some digging. Yeah. So it's been very cool so far, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Yeah. So I think, Sally, you're an amazing human.
Oh, thank you, Carlo.
And I hope you do believe, like, you're very beautiful.
Oh,
you're very beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm still trying.
Yeah, like, oh my God, your smile like lights up a place.
Oh, thank you.
You're so like happy and laughy, like, it just I hope you do believe that.
Thank you.
If you don't, please keep working on it, because I want you to come to me one day and be like, hell yeah,
I look good.
Yeah.
And the athlete ate.
I ate. Yeah. Next thing I want to go to.
Yes.
So we talked about, primary school / bit of high school, you were saying. Some shitty experiences there, but you seem to like continue to move through and like stay dedicated definitely to sport. And I think when people hear these stories, they think, oh, but did you even like what you were doing? And in my experience, like, there's times that I've loved it and times that I've hated it.
Yeah.
But mostly I stayed because I liked it, but the other half of that is because I still needed the validation. Like, how was I going to just stop that and then have nothing and be no one? Yeah, so I know that, and I know that relationship is really weirdly tied of, like, I do love this sport and I really enjoy doing this, but also it's all I know and all I am right now. Yeah, so now you've come through to adult life where you can kind of see things as they are more clearly, I would say. For me, it was around 24, and you're 24 now, right?
I'm 24 now, yes.
For me, it was around 24. I feel like you got to some of these pieces a bit earlier than I did. Around 24, I had that. We were talking about I get to do this. And my coach was like to me something like, oh, no one has to do anything. I was like, what? My whole life has just like crumbled before me because I'm pretty sure I have to do this. I'm pretty sure I have to do this. There's
no option here.
Yeah. And so that was like a crazy moment for me. And then the next thing was like, but Carla, what do you love about yourself? And I had no answer at that time. So it's really like beautiful for me to hear you have already a list of things that you really feel that way about, and knowing that there was a time in your life where you probably couldn't answer that. when you were younger.
Yeah.
So I think that's you're on you're on the journey. You're ahead of me on the journey. But I think I also want to make clear that like the journey doesn't end.
Yeah.
And like let's talk about now. Like what's hard now. We can kind of go back and forth between us.
Yeah.
Like things still stay hard, and I want people
Yeah.
to know that and
Yeah.
not think like you get to the destination.
Yeah.
There's no destination. I'm so sorry, guys.
There's no final
There's not.
destination.
Yeah.
Um,
So what's hard now? Like what things come up now where you're like, oh, okay.
yeah. It's definitely more related to work, I feel.
Yeah.
Now, because with sport, I've kind of just been like, it's something I do, and if I didn't want to do it, I don't have to do it, and there's no problem if I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
But I want to do it, so I keep doing it, even if I'm not competing as highly as some of my peers.
Yeah.
I'm still doing the thing.
Yeah.
But with work, yes, I had a pretty shonky first year out, which is
hard start.
Fun, but I'm definitely happy in the place that I am now. However, there's still hard days and days where I'm like, oh, I feel a bit sick going to work because I'm a bit anxious about it. That's usually when I'm a bit quieter. So
You mean like busyness wise?
yeah, busy, how many patients I have that day.
Yeah.
So like I was going pretty consistently. I work 2.5 days, and like a good week for me would be close to 30, or like 23 to 30, say, for that week. So I went from that pretty consistently for about a month, and then this month and last month, the past 2 weeks actually, it's just been like 16, like 20, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me?
It must be me.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not that I don't have that ability sometimes to, until I sit down and do it. It's like something my psych said was, what's fact and what's
like feeling?
Yeah. So my feeling is I suck. No one's coming in to see me. But then I'm not busy because I suck. And then then the fact is, oh, your patients are getting better, so they're not coming in as often. So therefore your book has opened up a little bit. So it's just like, I just have to go back and look at the reasons and see there. But yeah, no work.
I definitely learned that as well. As like, oh my God, I was like so busy, and now I'm like half of that. Like I probably have very similar numbers to what you have, like very, very similar. On a good week, it's around 30 just because of the hours I work. And then on a average week, it's like I'll drop down to 20 maybe. And then on a crappy week, it's like 15. I'm like, okay, what's happening here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I noticed when people drop off, I think I realized it quite quickly though, was like, oh, okay. Like I had these bunch of initials, like a bunch of new patients, and now they're like all kind of
in the better,
at the same stage of care. So they're all better, like not fully better, but like tapering off. And so I realized that early, but then you still have to be like, oh, I still do have to like get new patients. So there's not like, it's just you can skip the part where you beat yourself up about it, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like,
just like, what's the next step? How do we change this then?
Which is fine to say in theory, but like to actually feel it is a lot harder. But I think that if you're like aware of that and it's coming up, it's a lot easier to move through rather than like, oh my God, why do I suck? No one's coming in.
Literally.
Actually, it's like, I'm doing a really good job because they're all better. They're all getting better. And so now I have more space.
Yeah. And I think just like being an employee, I'm just like, I'm like, if I'm not seeing this many people, then my boss paying me is like a waste of money. Like, that's what I feel.
Which is like the same as like, why are they coming to watch me? It's a waste of time. It's like that same thing showing its
rearing its head in different areas of my life.
Yeah.
But, I find pretty chill with life stuff now. There are some days where I'm like, I'm an awful tutor, like I suck.
Oh my God.
I don't suck.
She
I am
does
the
not
best.
suck. Yeah, see, we're so different. It's so interesting. There's one thing about us that I've noticed through this whole conversation that we're so different in is like we're both scared of failure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because like we have success as a measure. For you, you'll go full steam ahead at success.
Yeah.
Like, let me do everything to avoid failure, to run away from failure, basically. I hope it's okay that I'm saying this. This is just what I'm saying. And then for me, it's like, I won't try that hard. So then if I do fail, it's not that bad.
Because I didn't actually put the effort in.
Because I didn't put the effort in.
Yeah.
So that's my, like, way of justifying when I, like, your thing is like, I'm going to over effort, and my thing is like, I'm going to avoid.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how that can play out at both being the same fear.
Yeah.
Same fear of failure.
Yeah.
But I definitely see more consistently, I think, in athletes that it's actually your like version of it, because you've grown up in like keep trying.
Yeah,
It's like go again, better score.
Yeah.
Whereas like I don't know kind of how I built that my thing, but I know it does have, like I've seen it in other athletes as well and other people. But it's so interesting how you can have the same goal or same fear
and then approach it
completely
differently.
different approach. To be fair, your approach seems like you're more likely to get to success.
but hey,
yeah, I think I kind of learned it in school, because I would like kind of coast in school. I was pretty like fairly good academically, and I didn't have to try very hard to be good academically. And so I saw like everyone trying so hard, and I was like, well, I'm kind of getting the same marks, so like, why would I put the extra effort? And then as like I failed at a few things, like different later in life, or like uni, like I didn't fail subjects, but I like didn't do as well because I didn't try that hard. I was like, well, I didn't try that hard, so like whatever. Like I could definitely get a way better score if like mark if I tried hard. So who cares? And so I think that really permeated my like gymnastics career of trying to make the Australian team. It was like I'm trying so hard, but really I was just self-sabotaging, avoiding doing all that stuff the entire time. And as soon as I made the decision of like, no, I'm actually going to try and do this, and like I'm going to look failure in the face if it happens or not. I think there's so much like power in that to be like, well, if I fail,
it happened.
At least I get to say I did everything.
Yeah.
And I think there's the other side of that, of like when it's the parasitic version of that, like say what you do, not calling it that, but you know what I mean? Where you're like, I'm going to do everything, and then I'm going to feel distraught if everything didn't work.
That is like the worst thing. It's like, I've tried so hard and I put everything into it and I still couldn't do it. Like that's like the bad way to look at it, rather than I did everything I could and I tried my best and I gave everything, but it just didn't work out this time. Yeah. Because there's always a next time if you want to wait it out.
There's always a next time if you want to. And even if there's not, like having that detachment from the goal is so powerful, because I think it makes you better at striving for it. There's so many less roadblocks, because you're not like, if I don't achieve this, then I'm a crappy person. I'm not worth it. Yeah. And so if you like, there's that perfect balance between what both of us do, which is like trying hard, but not tying the success to how hard you're trying. Yeah. Just tying it to like, I'm everything in for this journey. Yeah. Goal achieved or not. Yeah.
And I think a good way to do that is just do things that you know you're going to fail at, if that makes sense. So I started bouldering, and bouldering is really hard. And just doing hard things, and it's okay if you fail. Like having something that you do over and over again, and you keep trying, but you keep falling off the wall.
Like exposure therapy.
Yeah, literally. And it's just like, I didn't get that climb this time, but if I come back next week, I can try it again. And just doing hard things and being comfortable, being uncomfortable is pretty cool. And I think just like exposing yourself to failure and showing yourself that it's not okay, so it's not like a nervous system breakdown when it doesn't go right.
Yes.
Which I'm still working on.
But we all are. Yeah. But there's definitely power in exposing yourself to failure more often, and then also reflecting on then how you dealt with that and if you're getting better at it. Yeah. Because you could expose yourself to as much failure as you want and still like have your same like visceral reaction to I hate this, I suck.
I hate this feeling.
Yeah, but I think if you go into it like almost expecting to fail, almost like wanting to fail, in things that feel low stakes at first, like what you said, bouldering, like who cares? Who cares if you do well?
Literally, there's a mat on the floor, so they expect you to fall.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't mean like, of course, there's some people that bouldering is important to.
Yeah, just for me, it's not my highest priority.
Yeah, exactly. Just like things that it's okay to fail.
Yeah.
And like making that okay for yourself and then move to higher stakes things.
Yeah.
I think I feel really lucky, and like I did put a lot of work into it as well, but I feel lucky that I've been able to continue to self-reflect and get to the point where most times at a competition, I can be okay with whatever I did. Good, bad, in between.
Yeah.
And like, it kind of all feels similar in a really good way. So like, I'm still upbeat, happy Carla, whether I like did the thing I was trying to do or didn't do the thing I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Which is not a thing I've experienced in my entire athletic career. It's like very concentrated to the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's been a very long journey to get here, but slowly I noticed that it started to feel easier and easier to not do what I wanted to do. And then when I do well, I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing the thing that I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Nice.
This is great. Yeah. Do you notice that now in sport, like with performances? Are you able to like kind of regulate better?
Yeah, definitely. This last state champs, I had shot put first. I think I was coming off. Last year I won it, and then this year I wasn't expecting anything, but I think I came 5th, and I was just like, oh, well, okay. Like, that just means I have to get a bit stronger, and I was not thinking about, oh, I sucked today, and considering the season I had, I did pretty well. And then had to back that up again with discus, because that was, I think, either the next day or the day after. And again, I wasn't going in with any expectations, because there was like four or five people that could make top 3. So I was like, oh. And I was like, look, I'm just going to go in. I know I've been training pretty well and I'm comfortable with my technique. So it's just going in on the day and doing it. And so essentially that day I had a pretty good day. I felt pretty comfortable. My first throw was 38 meters, which is really bad for me. For me, that's not great. And that could have gone one of two ways. I could have gone, oh my God, like I'm going really poorly and just like freak out. And just,
like get in your head.
Yeah, get in my head. But I was just like, okay, that was one throw, and then move on.
Yeah.
It's the next throw is a new throw, a new opportunity to do it. Whereas in the past, I would have just like crumbled, and it just would have gone all the way down.
Spiral. Like you, as soon as you hear that one, like bad result.
Yeah. And because that was my first throw, I was like, ooh, okay, well, But then after that, I threw. Did I throw 47? I think I threw 47. And then my first throw was 38. So that shows how much a competition can change. And the girl that probably should have gotten on the podium, she was having a meant to be, but that's okay. She's also a bit younger, so she hasn't had that experience yet. But so I feel that I am getting better with regulating my emotions, not only after a competition, just within the competition
even
itself.
During,
because again, like I said, like a discus competition can go for over an hour. And so a shot put competition can also go for an hour plus. So you have like an hour of trying to regulate yourself, so you're able to perform when your turn comes up.
Yeah, like you could burn through adrenaline being super anxious the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, you could just, definitely.
Yeah, so I think even just within competition, just regulating myself is getting better as well.
Yeah.
I like to sing. I like to dance. And the good thing about like athletics competitions is usually when there's not a race on, there's music playing. So you can just
boogie.
And like I'm friends with my competitors as well. So we just like yap about life during the competition. So it's really cool. And I'm going to my friend's wedding from athletics. So sport is amazing. You get to make so many friends and just so many connections with people that you wouldn't normally like ever.
Yeah, you have like such a network outside of your day-to-day life.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, going through school, like, yes, even if at school was bad, I still had my friends from athletics that I would see at training, and they have no connection to who I am at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
And I think also the cool thing about that is like at athletics, like they all know how you perform, right? They all know. It's not like they're not thinking, oh, she's not really having a good day, bad day, whatever. You might think that for a second, but like I always felt that like my friends at training knew me.
Yeah.
The real me.
Yeah, because they're doing it too.
They're doing it too. So it's not like, it's not the thing that's special about you.
Yeah, because everyone's doing it. I've never thought of it that way. Literally, they're doing like, yes, it's so true. And like when you see them outside of athletics, it's just like, you don't talk about athletics because you already know.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing to bring up. You're just like, oh, so what's going on in your life?
Yeah.
Not, oh my God. My mind is blown.
Yeah, because that was definitely something that I noticed was like, because I never really like, sometimes if I was feeling super insecure, I'd wear makeup to training, but like never really wore makeup to training. And so like, I felt like that was like the most vulnerable I could be because I had like acne through school, through uni, still have acne, whatever. It's an ongoing saga. We'll say a story for another day.
Your skin looks very good.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. That's the thing I'm working on. But anyway, that's fine. We'll move it. Cut. No, I'm kidding.
Keep moving along.
I'm kidding. No, it is part of the story. So like that's somewhere where I felt I've already stripped that layer back and they still want to be my friend. You know, that I've already like exposed myself in that way where I feel so vulnerable, insecure, all those things. But like they've seen that forever. That's not a thing that they think, like we still have that friendship and like that doesn't change it.
Yeah.
But outside of the gym, I always felt like I had to like wear the mask because maybe you won't treat me the same.
Yeah.
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 So that was, that really showed me that like those people were my friends.
Yeah.
Because the sport thing didn't matter and the skin thing didn't matter.
Yeah.
And they were like the two kind of biggest things that I tied my self-worth to.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Still struggling with these things, but you know, like we said, lifelong journey. Keep working.
Continuing on, and if you're not working on something, then what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah. So that was a big realization for me that they were my friends. They were my real friends, and they're the people that even now they are some of the truest friendships I have. Yeah, like the very, very true friendships that I have. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's very true. I find that like my closest friends, they don't even ask me about athletics. Yeah. They just like, they don't care. Yeah. And that's just like, wow, if you don't care, then that means you just care about me. Like me as a person rather than what I do. But wow.
Yeah, like I have family and friends that check in about it, but not like, but I know what you mean. Not like, it's not the star of the conversation. Yeah. It's not like, it's the only thing I have to ask you about. Yeah. 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 For sure. Wow. I said we were going to like go a bit back and forth about issues. I feel like I do want to share a little bit my current issues.
Yes, please, please.
See if there's anything there that you can relate to. Yeah. So the past month of training has been really hard for me. Lots of tears. I can't believe you haven't cried really at training. I'm so impressed by this because I am such a crier.
Only now.
No, I'm just that way inclined. When I get upset, I'm very much a crier.
I get you.
So I have been like working on the routines that I want to do to qualify for Worlds in China at the end of this year. And I had this like loop, which I'm very familiar with in my career, where something high pressure is coming up and I'll start to like kind of mentally block on skills, like what we were talking about, the yips, like the twisties, whatever it is. So for me, it's not that I get lost in skills, it's that I can't like connect the second skill. So I'll do the first skill onto the trampoline and then I'll like feel like I can't see out of the skill, or I won't know where I am and I just can't do the second thing. And so when you feel like, for me, this is a place that I love to come, that I enjoy coming, that I like want to do fun things, and then that gets taken away from you because you've put too much pressure on yourself for this thing that's coming up. That I've been really struggling with. So like, again, working through something that I felt like was dealt with, but the stakes got higher. And then it was like, okay, we have to revisit this. This is not like, I know you want this goal. The goal is not who you are. Like, if you don't achieve the goal, it's okay.
Yeah.
And for me, it's because I want to retire at the end of this year. So it feels like so much bigger.
Last shebang.
The last, like, you know, my one more comp, like one more big comp. And I do want it to be like that as well. So you have to kind of hold both truths of like one last big thing, but also like, it's okay if not.
Yeah.
Which is really hard. I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
Trying to like continuously pull that separation and be like, okay, I'm Carla. Okay, I'm a trampoline gymnast. Okay, I'm going to be one of those still at the end of the day, and I have to really take care of that so I can have fun here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah, wow. I think for me, because it's off season at the moment, like I'm not too stressed about competitions and with training. Like right now, it's just very chill and it's the building stage. But I definitely do relate to the, like, especially because you're planning to retire. For me, I don't know when I'm going to stop. Like right now, I'm like, it's not like it's like I could stop, but what have I achieved if I like stop now? Like what, when is the right time to stop? I feel like is a big thing for athletes as well.
And like counting those achievements, being like, was that enough?
Was that enough to call it a retirement, or is it just you're leaving? And
I think in the back as well, are you leaving because you couldn't?
Yeah,
which 100%. Is, I think, that is like, that's one of the demons you got to fight. Like, that is a really hard one.
Yeah, is it worth sticking it out? Do you think, like, if you continue, are you going to actually get anywhere? And this is
am I doing it for me, or am I doing it for, like, so I can say I did?
Yes. Oh, wow, yeah. No, that's a big thing. And, like, I relate to if there's a big thing coming up and then your training becomes so dependent, like every single thing I'm going to do at this training session is going to impact how I perform, that's going to impact on my goal, and then that's going to impact on how I believe in myself, and that's going to believe in who I am. That's going to impact who I am.
Yeah.
And then again, it's that cycle of trying to strip it back and be like, no,
it's actually not that deep.
Not that deep. And there was, like, my dad, something happened and I was super stressed and I was about to cry, and I was like, so like, I was just like, oh my God, like, how could I have done this? Like, that was so stupid. And my dad's like, at the end of the day, is it going to matter tomorrow? And I was like, you're right. Yeah. It's like, is it going to change who you are? No. Are you going to die?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely not.
And I was like, wow. That kind of was just like, okay.
That actually worked. Thank you.
Now I feel stupid. So thank you, Dad.
Wow, that was a little dramatic of me. Okay.
Yeah, but I think in our heads we build it up to be such a big thing, but that's just because it's such a big thing in our life.
Yeah.
But when we think about, again, not that what other people experience is the same for everyone, but in someone else's eyes, they're probably not. In other people's eyes, it's not that big. Like, no one's thinking, oh my God, she didn't go to that competition.
Yeah. Oh my God, she didn't get on the podium at state.
Literally. And it's just an us thing.
Yeah.
And like yesterday I went out in the scarf because it was Eid and I was wearing the hijab for the prayer. And I was like standing and I was like, oh my God, I feel like everyone's looking at me. Like, I feel like I'm so, oh my God, like everyone's going to be staring at me. I look so silly. I look stupid. But then I was like, wait, when I see another person with the scarf, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Stuff, sister.
Yeah.
Like, it literally doesn't matter. And like other people who wear like flamboyant clothing, I look at them and then I look away because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's just like, it's
and
such
sometimes you're like, huh. But that's like as far as it goes.
Literally. And it's just like, it's such a big thing to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm in it versus other people. It's not impacting them. It doesn't matter.
And if you see it from that lens,
Yeah,
rather than being so in your head, it's like so inconsequential.
Yes.
But we put so much weight.
Yes.
It's so interesting. I've never seen you in the scarf, actually. I didn't know you, you wore it sometimes.
Yesterday I was, I did like a Hannah Montana change before I got to tutoring, to marking. Yeah. But yeah, it was like, I was wearing it and it just makes me think of how many things that's relevant in. Like, I'm going for this job, like, and I need to get this job, and interviewing, and what if I don't get this job? It's going to be the biggest thing in the world. But then if you don't get the job, you might get the job, you might not. But if you don't get the job, there's always another job to interview for.
Yeah.
And it's not like the interviewers will think I'm so stupid. Like, they're not thinking that deeply. Like, it's only deep because we're in it. And I feel like that's relevant to our training as well.
Uh-huh.
And then when we make it so it's all in our heads, and it's just like that mental leap that we take to be like, this is everything.
Yes.
But it's not.
Yeah, the weighting is like so, what's the word? Like the weighting we give it is like so disproportionate to what it actually weighs.
Yes.
It's so disproportionate.
Yeah.
And if you can like catch yourself in those moments where you're being extremely dramatic and disproportionate, like you did, like you literally caught yourself in the moment where you're wearing a scarf and you're like, oh my God, everyone's thinking like, oh my God, Sally's in a scarf, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're like
wait.
Wait
a second.
Yeah. It gives you so much relief.
Yeah.
If you can almost step out of your body into someone else's shoes, see it back and be like, oh, chill.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And it's really hard. It's really hard to do that, especially with
Yeah.
training, and because you're in it so much.
Yeah.
And like, it's really hard to do. And when you do it, you're like, oh. And you have that like 1 second of relief, and then you go back into it. And you're like, but what if I don't make it? What's this going to be?
Wait. We've been through this. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. I know.
And it's so hard, and
Yeah.
it's annoying how hard it is.
It's annoying. It is annoying. I think I on this podcast, I have not highlighted enough exactly what you just said.
Yes.
The work is like, I'm saying, keep putting in the work, like, blah, blah. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Because have we not done this before?
Yeah, and we absolutely have. And guess what? We're going to do it again.
Literally.
Yeah.
And again, the journey never ends.
Yeah. And it is kind of annoying. And sometimes I think you can take a break from trying to work on it.
Yeah.
There's some times where you just need to be like,
I just have to sit in it for a second.
yeah, just leave it.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
I can be sad. I can, without like reflecting back every time, trying to like level up. That's a way it can like morph into not what you're trying to even achieve of that detachment. It then becomes like, now I'm attached to like, I'm doing this wrong. Can I do this better? I'm not like approaching this the right way.
And then
the mind frame is wrong.
you have to fix.
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
thing that you have to fix.
So sometimes just let it be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And it's okay to feel your feelings. Like, it's okay to be sad.
100%.
It's okay to be stressed.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just how much you let it impact you. That's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Like, someone sent me a quote, and I might be paraphrasing, but stressing today is going to take away tomorrow's peace. So
Yes. Oh my God, I saw that too.
oh my God,
That's such a good one.
that
Yeah, it's such a good one.
because I'm the biggest stress head, and I stress about everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, it doesn't need the stress. Probably not.
Yeah.
And just, if you're stressing all the time and your nervous system's so heightened all the time, everything seems bigger than it is.
Yeah.
And then when small things happen, you think it's like up here, but really it's just like the tiniest inconvenience, and now I'm crying on the floor.
Yes. Yeah, actually, my coach said that when I was like in the depths of one of these mentee bees, as we call them.
Yes.
In the depths. I was like, I think this was maybe like sometime mid last year. I was having a hard time because I felt like really stressed about a few things that were happening in my life. And he was like, what are the stressful things? Like, tell me everything, even the tiny things. Like, tell me all of them. And I'm listing off these like dumb, trivial, like stupid things that just should not stress you out.
Yeah.
But then there was like one or two that were bigger. And he was like, these are the things that are like, this is stressful. Because these are like 7, 8, like up on the stress scale out of 10. These little things feel like 7s and 8s, but like these are the little things. You need to like look at those big things and see if you can do something about it. And then those little things, like, they dissolve. They're not real.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think that's so true to say, like, when there's like a big stressful thing, you feel like, oh my God, everything's on top of me. But it's not. There's like this one or two like bigger things that you really need to be like, okay, they're the things I need to sort. And the other stuff goes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like if you've
Definitely.
got like, you've got the water packs, you've got everything on top, and then you've got this like one piece of straw and you're like, I'm so stupid. And just start crying and has a whole mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Literally, that happened to me. I don't know what was happening in my life, but I remember I got a jury duty summons and I didn't see it in the mail. So I didn't have time to do like my, exemption, and I was like, oh my God, and I just broke down. I like half an hour crying, hyperventilating, crying. I was like talking to my mom and I was like crying, sobbing. She's like, why are you crying? It's okay, you could go to the court tomorrow and just tell them that you can't. Like, it's fine. I was like, huh. Okay. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks, Mom.
Live, laugh,
so
love,
funny.
cry.
Yeah, they always forget that one on the end.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, is there anything else you want to add? You want to make sure you get the message out there?
I think just be authentically you and be happy doing it and be proud of yourself for who you are and where you've come from, because even if you've had a rough run, it's all for the better and you're taking those experiences to learn. So
yeah. Nice, very well said.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Of course, I love it. It's so fun.
I'm so glad we did it. I thought that was such a good conversation.
Yes, and I feel like I know you so much better now.
I know, me too.
So good. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Oh my
gosh.
Thank you.
Of course.
That was so good.
Oh, thank you.